Checking out European supermarkets is always a trip for me. Whether it's like the pricing of your guys' food, the type of food that you have in there. We've seen some wild stuff. We've checked out Norway. I think we've done Romania. We've done Spain. I have not done a full video on a UK supermarket yet though. Only thing I've seen is just a couple of glimpses inside of one UK supermarket on a collection video that we did. So today we're checking out Jet Lag Warriors again. I think we've done one or two from them. This is going to be shocked by grocery prices in the UK. British supermarket tour. I'm pumped for this. Like I said, these are like my favorite. So smash the like button and let's dive in.
All right, so today is our first day in London. And so naturally we are going to the supermarket. So it's very convenient that there's a Tesco around the corner from our accommodation, which seems to be very big. And I believe Tesco is a local British brand. Now, probably the same
Tesco.
like you, what we've heard about...
No, I'm thinking of Texaco. I was like, isn't Tesco a gas station? Man, I felt stupid. Okay, let's keep going.
London is incredibly expensive. And so we're curious today to see the cost of some of the staple foods, as well as
it should be interesting.
Find any local items that are uniquely English. And so it'll be a full supermarket tour. Let's go.
Tesco. It looks...
Oh, check it out.
Huge.
This is a full superstore with clothes and everything. So maybe Tesco is almost like a Walmart.
Yeah.
And so the first thing you notice in the fruit and veggie section is, oh my gosh, British flags everywhere. Yeah. I think this is the most I've ever seen of a country trying to promote people to buy local. I wonder if this is all intertwined in with the Brexit idea of sort of rejecting globalism and focusing on your own people, your own farmers, your own economy. Because even out front of Tesco, there's a huge sign saying we support local British farmers. So without exaggeration, most of the products, British flag, British flag, British flag.
A lot of... He is right. There is a lot of British flags all over the food. That's really unique. I don't think we've seen that yet. We don't even do that here in the States. We just put them all up down the walkways. There's just like 50 American flags as you walk.
British flag. It seems like the flag and even the word British large mushrooms written right on the packaging. And I'll be honest, the prices are not outrageously bad.
No, not at all.
Similar to Canadian prices. I don't think
seems really affordable.
Stands out as the most.
From my point of view, I did read some of your guys' comments and emails about, you know, keep in mind the average pay, the average salary in some of these countries. And I try and do that, but I'm trying to, of course, relate it to what I think is affordable. And yeah.
Expensive country we've been to.
Like $1.10 for broccoli?
I wouldn't say it's like incredibly cheap, but similar to what we spend in Toronto after the conversion.
That's right.
So not too bad. And by the way, I didn't realize British people like mushrooms so much. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bays full of assorted mushrooms. And
that is a lot of mushrooms.
Local mushrooms.
We have like one type of mushroom, maybe like two types usually in our grocery stores. We have white mushrooms right here. We get these and they come in either just whole or sliced. And then probably like portobello. I mean, I don't need to show you guys a picture of a portobello mushroom. Portobellos might be up there, and then maybe like not the white mushrooms, but a little bit darker. They look the exact same. Can't remember what they're called, but we have like 3 mushrooms usually. That seemed like a pretty wide variety of mushrooms. Make some good chicken marsala with that.
I think there's like a dozen kinds of mushrooms here. And
That's
I tell you
crazy.
what, I knew the currency in Britain was called pounds, but I didn't realize they use kilograms and grams. Maybe because the currency is called pounds and I just conflated the two, I thought Britain was using the measurement of pounds in stones. But I guess they're using grams and kilograms for veggies at the very least. Although
I've heard mixed like comments on this, that some of you guys say things in pounds, and it's like a it's like the metric and the imperial system is kind of blended together in your country. Let me know if that's correct.
Leave it to a couple of Canadians to find a Canadian flag. Never mind the British flag. We got
Canadian maple syrup.
grade A amber, baby, for £6. That's a pretty fair price, no?
Really good.
Yeah.
Similar to Canada. 250 grams of raspberries.
Pretty good.
Although, let's check.
That's a
Because
little
right here you got
steep.
British raspberries. Let's do the math. Which one's cheaper? Oh, that's funny. The non-local raspberries are cheaper. I wonder if people are inspired to buy the local one because they're British and they're proud and they want to spend a little more. Maybe if you have the money, but it's hard to ask people to spend more money. Typically, people go for the cheaper option.
especially in this economy. Holy cow.
Now, typically on these supermarket tours, we do the chip section, and I guess we've inadvertently already started that because over here, chips means, oh, look at that, it says French fries on it. I thought it would have said chips.
Fries. Those curly fries right there are probably really good. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you like curly fries.
Oh, shit.
This one says chips because my point is over here, fries are called chips and chips are called crisps. But I guess sometimes they're using the word French fries, at least for some of the frozen ones. Oh, wow. And I guess over here they got something called potato waffles.
All right.
I guess you make a sandwich out of it. Look at that.
A waffle sandwich? I've never had one of those in my whole life. Can we talk about you guys, peas and what is that, like a fish stick on a waffle? This is crazy work right now. I wonder if it's good. Maybe that's like a cheese stick. It's hard to tell, but that's interesting.
Potato waffle chicken sandwich with peas.
I guess I'm thinking like a traditional waffle, like a Belgian waffle, not a potato waffle, which is going to be different. So, maybe it's freaking good.
Never saw someone eat that in my life. That must be British food, Ivana.
Triple cooked chips with beef drippings. It's from British potatoes.
Triple cooked chips with beef
good.
drippings?
Good, yeah.
That sounds real good. Oh, check this out, Ivana. This is traditional British food, I believe. Yorkshire pudding. To be fair, I've never tried it, but I've heard of Yorkshire pudding. And right beside it, original paratha. Because there's tons
tried
of
either of those.
South Asian food in England, obviously.
Yes.
I think the unofficial national dish over here is tikka masala.
Tikka masala.
Is it there? Yeah, of course. This obviously the frozen version.
Yeah. A taste of India.
Tikka masala.
Tikka masala.
And it's funny that we've been to Pakistan and India both many times, and you'll never find tikka masala over there.
From here.
It's from here. Oh, and check it out. 2 freezers, actually 3 freezers of
Is that frozen fish?
basically fish and chips. Some of them even say proper taste of the chippy.
Yummy.
I'll tell you what, I would maybe try these, but I'm getting the real fish and chips first.
Actually, if I know one thing about British food, it's fish and chips. And I'm so excited to try it because I love fish and
I'm
chips.
pumped.
I like putting vinegar on my French
trying
fries
it.
with salt, which I think is a British thing.
Oh.
So before this video series is over, I'm going to be eating fish and chips, hopefully with some, at the very least, fake newspaper on the bottom. I think for health reasons, they don't put real newspaper anymore, but fish and chips with vinegar and salt and lemon, man, I can't wait for that. And so we've come to the meat section where yet again...
All right, here we go. That is fucking crazy. 44 USD for a thick cut T-bone. Why is the beef so expensive? You know what? Actually, this was 4 months ago. Beef has gotten pretty crazy. I know you guys have heard me talk about it. I don't know why I just thought it would be cheaper than that. Is this like a really, really high grade piece of T-bone? That's pretty wild. 44, maybe in a restaurant, right? Like you'd pay or 32, pounds in a restaurant for a steak, but at the grocery store, is it going by weight? I can't. Yes, 0.682 kilograms. Maybe there's 2 in
Everything is plastered with the British flag. It seems like all of the beef is from Britain and most of the chicken. And it's funny that the seafood is from Scotland. So I guess they enjoy telling you where the meat or the seafood is from, because almost everything has a flag on it.
Salmon's
Which is sort of
little
nice
on
to
the
see.
high
I almost
end.
feel patriotic for Britain, even though I've been here for 20 hours. Flags everywhere. Oh, check it out.
Whole chicken?
We've even got British flag on it, chicken thighs, and it's halal. So this is catering to Islamic community, probably
What is halal? I don't know what that means.
Pakistani immigrants or Arab. But in any case, it's British flag halal chicken.
I've heard it before.
What you got?
British pie. Would you like chicken tikka or beans and cheese flavor?
Beans with a Z. Beans and cheese flavor. So inside is like a little pastry, and then you just, what?
Yeah.
These look like the pastries that were at Greg's, right? Kind of like the similar. It's been a long time since we did that video. I still can't wait to try that place.
Microwave it, or put in the oven maybe.
Yeah, I think so. British
Yeah.
pie. Kind of like pizza pockets.
Right.
The British
Version of
Hot
pizza
Pocket.
Yeah, that's right. Now this is something I like. I like jokes like this. That's chicken takeaway. It's a pizza. That's chicken
That is
tikka
pretty funny.
for takeaway. It's chicken takeaway. Ah, way to go. Good job. Whoever thought that up deserves a raise. Meat Metropolis, also not bad. The Italian job, I like this company. Who is this people? We gotta give them a shout out.
Yeah, that's pretty
Way
funny.
to go. The pizza company, of course. Way to go, guys.
Good marketing.
Way to go.
Was that it for the frozen pizzas? I hope that you guys make your pizza. We make our pizza from scratch. Actually, we buy frozen pizzas every once in a while. I'm not gonna lie. We get them from Costco though.
Oh, look at this. They have meal boxes over here. So this is a meal for two. Sweet and sour chicken
that's pretty
and
cool.
chicken chow mein.
That
And it
actually
only
looks
is
really good.
£6.50 if you're a member, which isn't bad for a dinner for two. I'm not sure how
No,
yummy it is or how healthy it is. Maybe it's like a college.
You know, how big is the portion on it? You know us Americans, right? We gotta have our big portions.
Dinner, but over here is chicken tikka masala and chicken jalfrezi. Again, same price, $6.50 for two meals. It's not bad at all, really. The price. All right, so we've come to the cheese section, but we got to do this quick because this store is freezing cold.
It's very cold.
They don't put fridges. I should say doors. You know, glass doors on the fridges. It's 27 degrees outside, and I'm freezing in here. And so yet again in the cheese section, a whole bunch of British flags.
Okay.
And I gotta say, this sounds real good. This is called Double Gloucester with onions and chives.
That is probably
Sounds good, right? And yes, I grabbed that cheese because I wanted you guys to know that I know how to pronounce Gloucester. I think a lot of people would guess Gloucester. I'm 90% sure it's Gloucester. Because as it turns out, like 75% of the cities in Canada are just British cities we stole the name. So in Ontario, we have a city called that, and it's Gloucester. Correct me if I'm wrong, British people in the chat. I think it's Gloucester, not Gloucester. Oh, look at this guy's shirt. Excuse me. Excuse me, Canadian?
Nah.
Oh, your shirt.
Yeah, I always get stopped with this shit. yeah.
What is
2
it?
days ago, someone stopped me.
Where'd you get the shirt?
It's from a thrift shop. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Do you know the
actually
team?
didn't know. No, I didn't know.
that
Ottawa,
hockey?
Canada. I'm from Canada.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can tell by the accent. But this is like big supermarket there.
It's a very
Oh,
funny
it's a
store.
Canadian
It started off as to change your tires to winter tires.
Right.
So it's like part mechanic, part supermarket, part Walmart. It's a very Canadian.
Yeah, that's
it's
what
a very
someone
Canadian
said.
thing.
Because this lady stopped me. She said, I used to work there. I was like, oh. Like,
Canadian Tire, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, cheers.
Where's he holding the camera? Does he have it like? I'm trying to, because I'm actually starting to lightly plan out some of my trips, and I've been thinking about camera, and I'm like, how am I gonna do this? Because I don't want to be that guy that's literally filming everywhere. So it looks like he's probably holding like a GoPro. I was thinking about getting the glasses because it's a little more, secretive.
Take care.
Later. And so there you have it, everybody. Just met a guy with a Canadian Tire Ottawa Senators hockey jersey, and I'm wishing I had a shirt like that. It's so cold in here. It's nice and warm in there, no? Anyway, we've made it to the bread section, where it doesn't appear like they have much sliced bread or what we would call like Wonder Bread in Canada.
Not a
which is
crazy
mostly what we
selection.
eat. Over here, it seems very
Nice.
good-looking fresh bread is what is for sale.
Ooh.
And I tell you what,
God,
the bread
that
looks
looks
good,
amazing.
but I gotta say, this is my favorite one. It's called a crusty bloomer. To me, that sounds like a British insult. Have you met that guy? Yeah, he's a bit of a crusty bloomer. And, I stand corrected. They have a whole section of
Okay, that was the like fresh bread from the bakery. This is the other bread.
packaged, pre-cut, relatively cheap bread. Looking like 95 pence, even 75 pence will be the cheapest one. Which, relatively affordable, although I'm sure it's not nearly as
Wow,
good
that's actually
as what we just bought.
That's really affordable.
Which is jalapeno vintage cheddar bloomer. Nice. And so we've stumbled into the milk section, which is uniquely sold in a very cold area with no doors on the fridges. And I guess they just wheel these metal things.
Yeah, look at these little carts. I have never seen this before. This is probably a really convenient way for them to move and restock the milk, the people who actually work in the supermarket, because ours, they do it, it's like a wall, and then behind it, they have to put each jug in, you know, and slide it through. You can see them doing it sometimes. This, though, they can just walk right out and push it right up. That's pretty cool.
Right in. So, stop me if you heard this before, but I'm freezing. And would you look at that? They sell milk by the pint. Ivana, do you know what a pint is?
I heard it for beer.
Correct.
Yeah.
The only time I've seen a pint used is for beer, and based on the fact that 4 pints makes 2.272 liters, I can't do that in my head. I think a pint is just over half a liter. Yeah, that's right. Like 550 mils, a little bit more than that. I never.
Get yourself a box of cookies with those. This is going to be a wild night. We toss some pints back of milk, chocolate chips.
It's all milk by the pint. And see, that's probably why I thought they would do pounds for the veggies. Because I know they have these old British measurements, pints and quarts and things that most countries are not using anymore. So I can honestly say I've never heard of anything other than beer in a pint. It's so funny, you can get 4 pints of milk in a big jug. And so we've stumbled into the tea section, which to be fair is not that big. It's just from the end of the aisle to about here is where the tea section
That's way bigger than anything I've seen.
stops. Now, I gotta admit, I don't know much about the tea world. I'm more of a coffee man myself. I know they've got something called breakfast tea, English breakfast. I'm not sure if that's the same one you would drink at tea time. Because when you think of England, you think of tea time. In between lunch and dinner.
$6.45. Did it say how many were in the box? It probably comes with a lot.
Now, I gotta admit, I don't know much about the tea world. I'm more of a coffee man myself. I know they've got something called breakfast.
Let's see here. 80. Okay, 80 bags. So you can make, I wonder if each bag just makes a single cup, or does it make like a full little serving for multiple cups? It's probably a pretty good deal though.
Tea, English breakfast. I'm not sure if that's the same one you would drink at tea time.
How long does that
when
last?
you think of
Brits?
England, you think of tea time. In between lunch and dinner is tea time. So maybe we'll try to have a tea time before we get out of here.
Yeah, it smells so good.
And it smells really good over here, yeah. And I think you're supposed to put milk in your tea, which is what my mom does, to be honest.
Okay.
Milk
We'll try
and
it.
tea?
And so we've come
Never
to
heard
the sauce section. We got the ketchup, we got the chili sauce, hot sauce. But I got to give a shout out to, honestly, this is the best sauce ever. Do you know what this is, Ivana? You know, right?
Yes.
Now, I'm not going to...
Worcestershire.
sauce.
Bingo.
Worcestershire.
This is not a Gloucester scenario. I have no idea how to pronounce it. I think it's called Worcester. Worcester. I have no idea what it is.
I'm probably pronouncing it wrong too. We say Worcestershire. That's what we call it. It's good, really good to marinate some of your meat with this. Just a little, if you're doing other type of marinate with it, splash in some Worcestershire and it'll definitely help out. Or beef and broccoli. It's really good with.
So good sauce. I think it's the best sauce ever made.
And look,
And it is uniquely British.
mushroom ketchup. Never heard that before.
What? Mushroom ketchup?
Mushroom ketchup.
Looks like it's in a medicine bottle. Like from the 1840s, you know what I'm saying?
That's wild.
Mushroom ketchup?
What do you do with it?
Could be good. Never
Eat
knock it till
fries
you
with
try it,
mushroom
although
ketchup? Yeah.
never before seen. And so let's talk crisps. Now I'm assuming Walker's is a brand or a division of Lay's because the packaging is so similar to Lay's.
Literally looks identical to Lay's. Does Lay's just do this in every country? They just give it a different name and then package it up? Because I've seen this in multiple different countries now where it looks exactly like Lay's, but it just has a different name.
And of course it says 100% British potatoes. And so the logo is a little different, but the flavors are pretty familiar. Tomato ketchup, probably the best chip ever made. And everything else
What?
we've seen before. Maybe prawn cocktail is the most unique one.
Prawn cocktail.
Which
These are some crazy
which is something
flavors.
we've never seen before.
Roast
yeah,
chicken.
a lot of prawn cocktail. Even these things, which are like a corn puff. Prawn cocktail. Okay. Yeah, well, everything is prawn
All right.
cocktail. Even Pringles prawn cocktail.
That is crazy.
What's the cocktail flavor? It's just prawn, no?
And sauce.
Oh, like a cocktail.
Watch they absolutely slap and taste amazing. I'm so curious to see what those taste like. I make a killer shrimp cocktail too.
Like a drink?
Like the chili sauce. They dip it.
Never thought of chips though when I'm eating shrimp cocktail.
Prawn cocktail. Oh my gosh.
Gonna bring that back to your dad.
Oh my gosh. We're gonna buy it, but I'm
Oyster
gonna bring it to him. It's gonna be
sauce.
empty before we get home. That sounds so good. How did you find that? You're a genius. So Ivana says we gotta bring that back to my dad because my dad, over time, has lost
You
his
better
sense of
show me
taste.
beer.
He doesn't taste much of anything, but he can still taste Liam Perrins.
I know he will.
That's
He's gonna show us
amazing.
the
We gotta
beer.
eat that. That's so good find, Ivana. Oh, that's great. And so
There we go. All right. What do I recognize? Foster's. Good old Aussie beer. I haven't had one of Foster's in forever. Those are good. Coors, Bud, Heineken. What is that? Oh, Stella. All right. I've had most of these beers. Maybe not this. What is it? Carlsberg? I haven't had that before. Or Carling.
we're in the beer section now. Off the top of my head, I don't know any British beers, which is kind of surprising me. Most European countries got a famous beer, or two or three. But let's check prices at least and see if we can afford a six-pack. And so it seems like the cheapest beer you're gonna find is Carling, which might
Carling.
be local. It says Burton-on-Trent, Great Britain. So maybe this is local beer, but
Okay.
I don't know because we have this in Canada. And even in Canada, it's the cheapest beer. Anyway, the price is like £15 for 18 440s, which is a funny can size. Canada, we have smaller cans like 330 and big ones, which are half liter. But of course, in London, they have a pint can, which is quite a big beer. And now we know a pint
We have
is
those.
568 mils. So I wasn't too far off earlier. I tell you what.
I'll tell you guys, I've been on a Heineken kick. Absolutely loving Heineken lately. Ooh, some Guinness. Now I want a beer. It's a little too early to have a beer though.
John Smith's. That sounds British. And Old Speckled Hen. Yeah, English pale
Old
ale.
Speckled
Okay, so here's some
Hen?
local beers, which are
Oh
not
my
too
gosh.
differently priced. A little bit more expensive. Actually, this one's not bad.
What a funny
Actually,
name.
John Smith's is about £1 per can. For 440
It's
mil
about the
cans.
exact-
Okay, that's
It's
not
about
bad.
the exact same. Yeah.
Wow, that's unexpected. They got Krispy Kreme donuts. They got a little stall here. Krispy Kreme, including some superhero donuts. Gotta get a Superman donut or maybe Wonder Woman.
wife
Not
loves
bad.
these.
Whoa, that's for one donut? Oh, that's for three. No, that's for one donut.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Wow.
Good thing I'm on
That's
a diet
pretty
because I can't
pricey.
afford the donuts over here. All right, final review of the British supermarket. For one, the flag is everywhere. They're proud
That's pretty
of
good.
local products.
Like price wise,
For two, there were some
$35.
imperial measurements, but mostly grams and kilograms. We saw pints of milk and pints of beer, but everything else was in familiar and metric measurements. But most importantly,
place
I would
looks
say
huge.
was not that expensive. Ivana, 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, we were in Austria. Would you say it was so much more expensive here than Austria? Vienna. Similar to Vienna.
All right, I might have to check out and see what an Austrian supermarket looks like. Okay, that was really interesting. I don't think I was too shocked. I guess I was expecting it to be more expensive, but no. In terms of what I would pay, it actually seemed like some things were a little bit cheaper. So, and some things more expensive. The meat. Why is the price of meat going up so damn much? It seems like everywhere. So, all right, I'm gonna head out of here. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.